Man, fuck. I was gonna say fuck Gingy, but he's not the culprit at all. Gingy is actually a hero, but fuck Alienware, I think, would be the more apt thing to say. So if you recall, about a month ago, I said I was getting a new computer, but yet still here I am on the worst webcam you've ever seen in your life on my Chromebook. Um, and the reason for that is, I was spoiled by my job, okay? I fucking deal with computer parts all fucking day, fucking a million computers, fixing them all the time. But those computers, it's got a nice little door. You just pull the little thing, panel comes off, little parts, so you do whatever you want. This fucking piece of plastic shit next to me, uh, it just, I don't know why they designed them like this. When you make a PC and you put parts in there, you probably want to be able to like take parts out and replace them. So why then is the panel the hardest thing to take off on the planet? I've I've been on and off for weeks trying to get this panel off. And they claim it's supposed to slide. I cannot get it to do anything even close to sliding. I finally got it off, but I think I might have broken it off because it was so fucking resistant. Don't know what the fuck its deal is, but now the fucking panel is off. Guess what was behind the panel, Alex?
Another panel.
This time a metal panel. I took the screws out of it, and it still won't come off.
Break it.
I'm afraid that if I finally do get to the CPU fan, I will have broken the entire fucking outer casing of the goddamn computer. Just so I could fucking reseat a CPU fan. Pissing me off. I hate this fucking Chromebook.
I gotta get a laptop.
It's the
That's
worst.
I'm in the market for a laptop and a brand new PC.
Well, don't get a Chromebook. That is
No,
my
I'm gonna go
recommendation to
fucking.
you.
I'm gonna go fucking Windows so I can still have everything from Chrome. So I can finally disconnect my PC from my main TV.
That the TV life is a beautiful life, or the computer TV life is a beautiful life.
Yeah, I want a laptop so I can, if you come over, I can move the TV and I don't have to run a fucking cable from the bedroom to the living room like last time.
That's true. Having a laptop long term would be cool, but just thinking ahead to the next time I'm involved, I could bring my laptop. I just didn't know of your silly situation when I packed.
I mean, yeah, it's a live and learn situation.
Yeah.
I need a fucking 2-bedroom apartment that's fucking cheaper than this. That's like the same price as this shit. I need to make more money. I gotta get the PC out of my fucking bedroom. That's why I want a laptop.
Can I have a whole second bedroom just for your computer?
Yes. Throw the
That
couch
seems
in there.
silly.
Put the casting couch behind there. It's a good bit. That's a funny bit. Tell me that
Detour
you
head
wouldn't
casting
sit on the
couch.
casting couch and answer questions. For a
We
funny
gotta, we
bit.
gotta find new guests for Detour head. Put them on the casting couch.
I think I could round up a few people for it to be funny. And then just ask them questions that have nothing to do with anything. Be like, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Wouldn't it be really funny if like you asked homeless people trivia questions for money? Has anybody done that? That's a good bit I just thought of.
I'm
I'm
sure
sure
they
somebody's done
have.
that.
I'm sure they have. I don't want
That
to
sounds like
interact
it'd be
with the
fun.
homeless people up here, though.
Just find like a strange looking fucking homeless man. It's like, hey, you want to win $20? I got some trivia questions for you.
I don't know. They might just steal your money. And pull out a gun. Give me your money. Be like, well, you got to answer the questions first. Well, what if I don't answer them?
See, my friend here filming from the safety of his car, ready to pull out at any time, has the money. And if you win, we'll give it to you.
Then they take you hostage.
Ah, shit.
Holds you
Yeah, that's
ransom for the
true.
$20. You know
$20
what they say, $20 is $20.
is $20. That's right.
We gotta think of more fun things to do when you come up here. At some point I want to fly down there, but that's a lot of money.
I mean, yeah. I mean, as long as I'm here, I'll probably just still be living at home, so that'll be an annoying situation. Once I'm out of here, I'm out of the state. I think is the plan. Fuck Florida.
Man, Florida sucks.
Hmm. Fucking finally cold for a change, and it's gonna be great for like 2 weeks, and then we're gonna be fucking burning to a crisp again.
I noticed you had a long sleeve shirt on up there, over there.
Hmm.
What's on your shirt anyway?
Just a big R.
For what, Riely?
Somebody else said that too. I think it's for Reebok, but it is funny that it's a big R and my name is Riley.
I want to get merch out. That's the other thing I want to do, is go design merch. At least like a white shirt that has the Colo Chew logo on it. Very easy to do. I don't think you want a bunch of merch of your face running around.
Why not? That'd be hilarious.
we could make a shirt with your fucking Naruto shirt.
I would buy that shirt. I would buy the shirt of me like in the Detour head layout with the shitty yee ass haircut, the Naruto shirt. I would buy that shirt.
Anytime you turn your camera off, I have it ready to go. It's real funny. I like editing on the fly. It's very fun. I could just do a whole episode with you like that.
Silly little bits are like my favorite part of editing. Like that's what I miss the most. Like all the videos I had like Jason or like Demi Gloom for a brief time make. Just like the little bits that get thrown in there are always like you don't expect them. Just me playing a video game and then suddenly it cuts away to something silly and I'm like, yes, that was good.
I don't see any like funny cutaway bits for our podcast though.
You could do that. It'd be the same general premise.
Well, yeah, I
Say
just don't
something
see the
that
opportunities for it.
that's fair. We'll try to think of one. Like what would be a funny clip that goes with what Riley just said at 3574? That's not a time code. I don't know why I went over 60.
Yeah, okay.
35 7. I don't know why I said that. That's it's not a time
3547
code. It's
maybe?
not real. Yeah, maybe that's what I meant to say.
Maybe that's why you're having so much trouble, is you're working on a different time code than everybody else.
Yeah.
You're working on the 100 seconds per minute and everybody else is working on the 60, so you're just always behind.
No, I'm having so much problems because I have ADHD. That's why I'm having so much problems.
Get some medication.
Maybe, perhaps. Maybe with medication, I'll be able to watch Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark.
Have you not finished it yet?
No.
Is it that bad?
If I finished it, we'd be talking about it.
Is it that bad?
No, I don't know how good. I don't know how bad it is. I'm only like 15 minutes in.
Oh my god.
I keep getting fucking ADHD turned around.
Okay. I finished it, so we're not going to talk about this. We got to switch to something else.
You know, we're recording that on Tuesday. It'll come out next week. I will finish the thing. It'll be fine. Sorry I lied to you. I know I said that the next episode that didn't have a guest would be Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark. I made a very particular point to say that.
You did lie.
And I've failed. I did lie to the audience. I'm sorry. I'm a liar.
Did you
Just
see,
like Boogie.
You saw Caps Lock Prime joined our Discord, right?
I did. What a hero. Creator of Pokemon Clover.
Part
Caps
of the
Lock
dev
Prime.
team. Amazing. Look, I thought it was you DMing me in the Discord, so I went to check it and I saw that he joined and I'm like, holy shit. I screen cap and sent it to you. And I'm like, holy shit, he here.
He's here. He's here. We love that guy.
We still gotta do the ranking all the thumbnails, by the way, for 1 to 100.
We should do that. I don't know why we haven't.
Because I haven't went to tier list maker and put them in.
Yeah, you probably should do that. I still like the thumbnail I made for the Trump win episode is the most proud I've ever been of any graphic design I've ever made in my life.
I think the next one, the Pornhub one, was just as good.
Oh, with the Sailor Moon plushies. Yeah, I got kind of or pop figures. I got kind of fucking inspired for thumbnails that little time period. Epic Trump and Harris Pokemon battle. I love that thumbnail so much.
Yeah, it was that one made me laugh. That was good.
You didn't praise it hard enough, but that's because you were mad at me at the time. We hadn't talked since a big blow up, and I'm like, I bet if I send her this thumbnail, she'll laugh. And
Big
then you were just
big
like,
blow up. I don't
it's
think we
okay.
had a big blow up.
It seemed like a big blow up to me at the time. Always having big blow ups, Alex. Like a regular sitcom over here. Regular fucking buddy comedy. We're always having that act 2 fight.
Gotta get a whiteboard, like right over here. That says day since last nightmare.
we're both fucking just rambunctious, stubborn little shitlings, and sometimes that becomes an issue.
I think the greatest bit that I ever was managed to pull off was having you open the Sonichu medallion while you were here.
That was
I
awesome.
think that
That
was
was great.
the best bit I could have ever come up with. Because it was still fresh in your mind too. Like if you came up in April and I had you do that, I don't think it would have held the same power as it did.
Yeah, it was like, wasn't it like right after the Ricada stuff and like
It was
the
during the
Sonichu
Ricada
medallion
stuff,
was in
yeah.
everybody's mind?
The
Yeah.
medallion was still on everybody's mind, yeah. Man, I haven't fucking
Yeah.
watched Dick Masterson do
His
anything
case has
online in
been.
months.
I thought you were caught up on the Dick show.
Yeah, yeah, I was. When I told you I was, and then I didn't do anything after that.
I thought it was only a couple weeks ago that you told me, but maybe I'm just my time is off. But
I'm
yeah,
like
it seems like Nick's
multiple.
case.
Oh, I'm like very far behind.
Nick's case is like, up and down. Like he got his kids back. That's really the main important thing. So really happy for him there. He got his kids back. And then he's still on trial for the possession. And his motion to something called a Frank's motion that has something to do with like it being a bullshit search warrant. He filed that. That got shot down. So he is going to trial. But he has his kid back. We'll see if he goes to jail for any amount of time. There's a lot of legal cases going on. Did you hear about Riely? Did you hear what Riely did?
Maybe. I'm sure if you tell me, I'll remember. But I did see something about it.
Riely. So this whole time we're all like, all right, we got to get Riely out of jail. Whatever it's gonna take to make sure Riely sees no jail time on this. That's what we got to do. Riely goes to court. They offer him a plea deal that's just probation. He said no. He said no. And the reason he said no, he said that if he takes this to trial, there is a good chance that he can make it so Eric July has to take the stand and testify before the court that he's afraid of him. And that's what Riely wants.
I did see that. Yeah, that's kind of smart of him. His logic is sound, but also very moronic.
I really hope Eric July has to take the stand. That would be the funniest shit in the world, bro.
Do you still have that I
See, what
Survived
it
Ohio
is
shirt, by the
he
way?
came up to me with those big old scissors, and um, I don't know what happened to the fucking Ohio shirt. I don't do my own laundry, and one day, it fucking disappeared. It was really quickly too. I think I saw it maybe somewhere in the laundry room. If I digged for it, I could probably find it, but it's kind of lost in the laundry rotation at the moment. My mother must have misplaced it.
I gotta do another funny bit for the next time you come up here. You gotta let me know when we're doing another
That
Pokemon episode, by the way. Because I
on
have
what,
Pokemon cos.
Clover?
No, well, yeah, I want to do Pokemon Clover at
Oh,
some
oh,
point,
oh,
but
yeah, yeah, Pokemon podcast. Got it, got it, got it.
Pokemon 9.
Well, Variety Hour's back now. That it might be over. It might be so over, chat, for the Pokemon numbered
Nah, because
episodes.
I have
Because
cosplay that I want to wear on the show because it's funny.
oh god, how long? Okay, no, that was only 4 days ago. I forgot that I haven't put that on the feed yet. I better I better work on that.
How'd your little call-in
We
special go, by the way? I saw that and I
bad. We
chose to
only got
ignore it.
one caller in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, I chose to ignore it because I had other things to do.
It ended up being a fun episode. It was me, Gingy, and Brad, and we kind of just chatted about Pokemon and some unrelated things, and we had to Crow Royalty call in right at the end, so it wasn't a complete wash.
Is it because you guys
Next time we'll
started
get
late?
2 callers. That's why maybe it is. Maybe we could try earlier next time, but we got 1 caller. It wasn't a complete wash. I'm satisfied with that. Next time we'll get 2 callers. Chat, let's go. Yeah, that was fun. That was exciting. I want to bring that project. I know I have too many fucking projects, but the thing about Pokemon Variety Hour is like technically Pokemon Variety Hour is my most popular podcast by a country mile. It's also like the Pokemon podcasting community is the only podcasting community in which I've received like genuine attention and respect. So like it's kind of stupid that I've let Pokemon Variety Hour be dead for this long. Like it needs to be around in some
Holy
capacity.
shit, I just fucking remembered something.
What?
That I could get Tyler and Vanessa on here to talk about Beetlejuice the musical.
Oh, did they do a musical for Beetlejuice? That's
Yes,
cool.
yes,
Sure.
they did. I completely forgot that I already. It's basically the same premise as the And no, they will not be in the studio. They won't be in the studio. They have their own shit at home, so they'll join us via Discord.
A satellite.
Via satellite. Fuck off.
Yeah,
I was driving around at work the other day and I passed up both Fox News and ABC news stations downtown Cleveland, and I'm like, I could park and walk in and be like, any of you, any one of, I'm doing a little bit of free marketing. Here's my card. If any of you want to come on my podcast, please let me know. I was gonna try, but I got scared and I didn't do it.
the Fox News correspondents on our podcast.
Get the Cleveland Fox News people on our podcast to talk about the Trump election and argue with you.
That'd be pretty good.
That'd be a good idea.
We get. is there a like CNN or like a similarly liberal organization that you could find? Because that'd be funny if we
ABC,
double booked them and didn't tell them.
WKYC, ABC.
Yeah, we double book them and we don't tell them, and then we have them on at the same time to talk about the Trump election.
Nah, I think that's just get Demi and somebody else, and it'll get us the same results.
That's true. That's true.
My only problem with getting like people who do this professionally is that they'll come on here and make us look really fucking retarded.
That's true. That's true. I mean, I don't claim to be a fucking political expert. Like, maybe you do.
I'm
Here,
not a
I'm just being
political
stupid.
expert.
I'm just doing my hair with a screwdriver over here. I'm no expert in anything.
I'm not a fucking expert on anything. Maybe Pokemon and Mario Party.
But you are an expert in Mario Party, and by that I mean you're an expert in hacking your Switch so that
Yeah.
Mario Party you always win it. No
so I can
what.
win with 16 stars. Look,
yeah,
I
Alex
think...
has been systematically bullying me and Penguin in Mario Party for the last couple weeks.
Oh, systematic oppression.
Oppression. Yeah, we're being oppressed by the system.
Do you think it's because I identify as a man now? And
Yeah,
all this
you had
like luck has just been building up, and I'm using it all on Mario Party now.
no, it's the fact that your masculine aggression, you've been holding it in for so long, and now it's like flooding out in the form of Mario Party skill. You're just becoming the most like aggressive, amazing Mario Party player
It's because
ever
I
to
can think
exist on the
multiple
planet.
turns ahead. That's why I have good analytical skills.
I have bad analytical skills.
I know you do.
You don't have to agree with me. You could be like, no, no, come on.
No, I gotta keep you down. I'm the one that comes up to you right after you got pushed in the mud. I push you right back down and say fuck you and walk away.
It's the opposite of the Drake and Josh theme song. I'll be putting you down when you're up.
Yeah. I keep you in check and you keep me humble. That's how this works.
It's true. That's true. It's an important balance to strike.
I got new Joy-Cons, by the way. I'm pretty sure I
Yeah,
told
you
you
told
that,
me. That's
but
good.
no, I just looked
Yeah, we
over and
played
saw them.
motion mini games on Mario Party, so I know you got new Joy Cons.
Oh shit, that's right, we did.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's same situation. Got to go watch the pupper later.
See, I gotta edit the mocast and shit. Get a big day today. Double podcast straight in a row. And then fucking editing the mocast and probably Pokemon Variety Hour too. I forgot about that. Should probably do that before I forget so long that the audio expires. And I have to use the stream audio that I'm sure was shit.
You're
I don't
gonna
even
run
have the
out of
heart to go
time if
check
you
the
keep
VOD.
creating all these projects.
I have time.
Not,
I
not
have
a
all the
lot of
time in the fucking
time.
world. I don't have a social life. I don't do shit. I just like have all the time in the world. I'll just be sitting here fucking jerking off and playing Paper Mario. It's not like I'm missing much when I fucking do a bunch of podcasts all the time. Which I am playing that. I think I'm about 10 hours in. I have half of the Star Spirits. I've reached Shy Guy's toy box. I have a good time with Paper Mario. I've decided we'll see how I've made a lot of promises to do this type of thing before, so we'll see if I actually follow through. But I've been really into it lately. I'm thinking I might try to play all of the Mario RPGs because I've played like a little bit of most of them. They're really fun. I'm just bad at sitting through and beating games, but I've been getting deep into Paper Mario, and then I bought in advance because I found it for like fucking half price. I bought the Switch remake of Mario RPG, so I'm gonna play that once I finish Paper
You know
Mario.
what you need to do, and I'll pay for it.
What?
You got to go
What?
download Uno on the Switch.
If you'll pay for it, I'll fucking get Uno. Although, do I have space for Uno? I don't know. My Switch is pretty fucking packed at this point.
Oh, my Switch is packed as well. We're running
There's
through.
no physical Uno, unfortunately. I'm sure.
No, there's not. I have checked everywhere. Um, Penguin and I have been playing Overcooked too. That one like cooking game.
Is Mario Party a dead phase? You think? Because I still want to play. You guys are never playing.
We switched to something else because we did one Mario Party the other night. We did like a 15 turn game. And I'm like, do you want to play again? She's like, no. And I'm like, okay, well, we played Pokemon last time. What do you want to do? So we went on the Switch store and I found Overcooked 2 Definitive Edition for like $10. And I'm like, fuck it. You want to go play? You want to go work together for once instead of against each other? And we've been having a lot of fun. It's only frustrating when we're trying to fucking make shit and they're like, yeah, you guys are going to be separate the entire time, so you got to work together. And I'm like, we're not good at working together.
No, you're only good at battling.
I need a new Pokemon game.
Fighting. Need a new Pokemon game?
I need
We're
like
not gonna have one of those for a while, unfortunately.
I know, and that's what pisses me off. I don't care if it's buggy. Just give me the fucking game. It bothers
Play
me
a
that
ROM hack or something.
it bothers me that like they literally haven't said anything about the game at all, and it's been over almost a year. No gameplay, no nothing.
Yeah, it's weird that it's been this long, but I'm sure we'll get something soon. I can't believe the rumor is that it's gonna be a holiday release, and I can't fucking believe that shit. There's no way. It's got to be like a summer game or something.
Yeah, but we talked about this last week. Summer games don't do
Oh, did
as
we? I
well.
thought I had this conversation with somebody else because you started talking about it as if we had never had the conversation.
No, we looked it up and we couldn't find a graph for when video games sell during the year.
Yeah, that was you. That was you. Okay, that was the show. Sorry, everybody. I wonder how often that happens. I feel like it's pretty often that we have like the same conversation for like 2 weeks in a row. I'm thinking about it.
It's not that bad. It's all right. I've brought up my Joy-Cons like 3 times now, so
Sometimes you missed last week, and now you get it again. You know, there's better ways I could have said that, but I said it in the way I said it.
no, I want to do more funny bits for the show.
Yeah,
Like when we were gonna do the Batman one, Holy Musical Batman, I was gonna go on Amazon and send one of those like childish, like the children Batman masks to you and get you to wear it for the whole show.
I would have done that. That would have
I
been
know, but I
hilarious.
couldn't get it to you on time.
Oh, tragic.
I have a week to go find a Spider-Man suit for this one, but you know, it's a good opening bit. Hey yo, it's Peter Parker and Spider-Man.
If I had the money and time, it'd be funny if you got like a regular Spider-Man suit. I got the fucking Miles Morales Spider-Man suit, and the episode immediately opens with, "This isn't blackface, is it?"
I don't know about that one. That might be black. That might be blackface. That might be unintentional
Black. I
blackface.
wouldn't have any. I wouldn't have any black on my face. I'd just be wearing the
No, but
Miles
you're
Morales
portraying a
Spider-Man
black character
costume.
as a white man. I don't
A
know. I
goofy
mean,
ass fucking Adidas tie-in costume from Spider-Man 2, PS5 game. I'm still interested in that game. People have been shitting on it, but it looks like it's fun.
what
Like maybe the
the
story's a little
PlayStation
whacked out.
one?
Yeah, the PlayStation 5 one, the sequel. The PS4 one is one of my favorite games of all time, the original. I fucking adore that game.
Yeah, I don't have a Xbox or a PlayStation, so
Well, they're on PC now.
yeah, but I don't
I think
care for Spider-Man games.
Spider-Man 2 is coming, and Spider-Man 1 has been there for a while.
I was using. I had to come up with the new excuse because now that they're on PC, I can't say, well, I don't have a console, so I can't play it.
I feel like you'd enjoy Spider-Man PS4.
Mm, I have way too many fucking games I gotta play.
And PS4 is good though. It's a really good Spider-Man story. Yuri Lowenthal is voicing Spider-Man. He's really good. The gameplay is really fun. The combat's fun. There's like cool gadgets and shit. So it's a good game. I think I've played the whole thing like 2 or 3 times. It's one of those games that I will replay, which is saying a lot for me because a lot of games I won't even play through all the way once. Spider-Man PS4 I've done a few times.
We gotta go back to Clover.
You do. I was gonna mention that to you as well. I was not lacking on that. You should get back to that.
Well, I kept asking you, and you kept telling me no, so I just stopped asking.
You should. You see, that's where you fucked up because like you should have just kept asking.
No, because
I
just
don't care
keep
about
getting
repetition of
no's.
asking. It's yeah, you get no, but eventually you would have gotten a yes, and it would have been a lot sooner than right now, several months later.
I thought about picking it up myself, but I'm like, well, we were doing live streams, so I can't continue. I want to just get to the Elite Four part. That's the thing. But it seems like each one we're doing one gym each. It seems like, from what I remember,
That is
anyway.
the pace so far. It seems like, yeah.
I still think it was pretty. The game crashed on us, so I went and spent the next like hour and a half exactly replicating everything.
Man, I fucking hate losing save progress. It'll like make me quit a whole game. Like I started a Fire Red Nuzlocke like a few weeks ago, just on my own time, and I was having a lot of fun, and I was playing it a good bit. And I fought Misty, and after I fought Misty, I dropped my keyboard, and it opened some sort of. This was like in a browser emulator on my Chromebook because I have to deal with fucked hardware. There's like GBA SJ3, something stupid like that. And when I dropped my keyboard, it opened like this weird like Chromebook shortcut menu. I closed that menu, and then for some reason, as a result of that menu having been opened, the emulator from that point on refused to take any of my keyboard inputs. It was effectively frozen, even though it wasn't frozen, because no matter what I did, I could not regain control. And I tried to make a save state, because everything has to be fucking overly complicated and not obvious, and for some reason they want to put you through fucking 8 hurdles to save a save state. I thought that I saved the save state, but I made the save state, but then I didn't save the changes of having made the save state. So I opened the emulator again, and it wasn't there, and I had lost the entire fucking day of gameplay. Like it was, I think the last time I had saved was when I beat Brock, and I had just beaten Misty.
Oh, that's rough. I
So
hate
I
when that
so I
happens.
never played it again. So I never picked that Nuzlocke back up. Because I did not want to play through a whole fucking gym's worth of game again that I just played. Annoying. I even get a little disheartened in like Paper Mario when I lose like a little bit of progress. I'm like, I have to do like this whole 20-minute segment again. I'll just play this again in fucking 6 months. But I've gotten past it every time that temptation has come to mind.
I need a new like hyper focus game.
Paper Mario for me right now. I finally have hyper focus games again. There was a while where I just couldn't find one at all, and then I very brief. I don't think I even talked about this, but I had a brief Budokai Tenkaichi 3 revisit. I played through the whole story mode of that because I was jealous of everybody with Sparking Zero, and I had to cope with my old Nintendo Wii Dragon Ball Z game. So I played through the whole story of that, and that took like only a couple days. It's not a particularly long game. And then just recently, I played Mario Bros. U Deluxe. I beat that whole thing, and then I started Paper Mario, and that's what I've been playing. I'm still not doing crazy long sessions or anything, but I'll play it for like 2, maybe 3 hours at a time, which is more than I usually do. So it's been a good time. I'm gonna play all the Mario RPGs. I'm excited for Mario RPG. I'm glad I snagged that for half price. I've been meaning to play that one. I would have played that one if it was convenient to play for free, like Paper Mario was, but it was not, unfortunately, because they sold a remake for $60, so they weren't going to put the Super Nintendo version on the Nintendo Online library. So I have the remake now. I'm going to play that once Paper Mario's done. After that, I think I might play one of the weirder Mario and Luigi games, like the more mixed reception ones, because I'm curious. The two that I have in mind is I might either play the new one because that one's gotten really mixed reception, the one that like literally just came out, Mario and Luigi Brothership, or one that I think was on the 3DS. It might have been on the DS, called Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, where the Paper Mario and the regular Mario universe cross over. I'm told that one is. I've had plenty of people tell me it's great. I've had plenty of people tell me it has issues. So I'm curious about that one. It'll probably be one of those two that I pick up next. That's if I can beat Paper Mario and also Super Mario RPG, which we'll see. But I'm enjoying these Mario RPGs. They're fun and they're charming. I've always had an affinity for them. I'm feeling determined to actually beat a few of them.
I gotta get I gotta go get Slay the Spire and do a live stream of that because it looked really fun.
That'd be cool. I'd like to do at some point get like 4 people together and do like one of those like 4-player co-op like beat 'em up games like Castle Crashers or like Scott Pilgrim the game or like that new Ninja Turtles game.
I do have
Something like
Castle
that. Just like a
Crashers
4-player beat 'em up. Oh, you have Castle Crashers on what?
PC.
Oh, okay. Well, so you would have to buy a console version because I'm gay and have a shitty computer. But
I think I have it
I would
on
like to get 4 people together
Xbox 360.
and
I
do
don't know
something
if
like
I have
that.
the 360 or not, but
You can get it for like fucking $10 or $20 on like your Switch.
yeah, it's not that bad. I do want to make some Mario
And
Party
that
content with y'all. It's really hard getting
that would be
you,
good.
Gingy, and Penguin all around. Even if it's just you and me, Penguin.
I want to get Gingy too. Mario Party content is the best, and there's 4. I don't want to deal with a CPU in a Mario Party YouTube
They
video.
fucking updated the fucking CPU.
But they made them harder or something.
Yes.
What? Why?
I was
Why have they
playing on
done this to
fucking
us?
normal, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna roll a 6," and I'm like, "Okay, that's weird." And then the star, I go get the star on my turn, and then the following turn, the star is right in front of them. Like they rolled a 6,
Ew.
anticipating that the star would appear right before them. I'm like, that's fucking bullshit. You can't be doing that. You
Yeah,
can't
that's
have the
pretty wild.
NPCs have knowledge that I don't have. That's not fair.
Just like Gen 1 of Pokemon.
God, I need a
This
fucking
motherfucking
Pokemon
CPU's
game.
new. I don't know if you knew that. The CPU's new in Gen 1.
Did they?
Yeah, I mean they were programmed to be easy enough for kids, so they didn't always do the optimal thing to avoid what you were about to do. They did always know. The CPU knew what move you were going to use before you used it
That's
in Gen
bullshit.
1.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
You
That's
can't
why all the
do
like that's
that.
why all the Gen 1 difficulty ROM hacks are so hard. They made the AI smart, and suddenly the fact that it knows everything you're gonna do is a very big problem.
Oh, that's bullshit. You can't be doing that.
And that was it was their first rodeo. They didn't know how to properly program an AI, but they, they did it better the next time. Why don't you just play a ROM hack or something if you want to play a new Pokemon game?
I don't like playing on my I don't like playing Pokemon on my PC. We've had this discussion before.
You have a TV. Connect a controller.
I don't have a
It's the
controller.
same. Don't you have a Pro controller? You could connect a Switch Pro controller to a PC.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. They're just Bluetooth. I've connected my Joy-Cons to a PC before. It's very easy.
I don't have a I don't know. I don't know what controller it is. I don't think you can control it to. You
If
can
it's a
connect.
Nintendo Switch controller, chances are you could connect it to a computer.
Yeah, but that takes
Very
like
simple
a
Google
lot of
search
effort to
away.
try and figure out.
No, it doesn't. No, it does not at all. It just tells you what button to hold, and then you pick it on the Bluetooth menu.
Maybe.
There's all sorts of Pokemon experiences out there. So many Pokemon fans have lovingly put together new Pokemon worlds for you to explore, Alex, and you could do that.
Like the Fochun
Never run
region
out of
on
Pokemon
Pokemon
games.
Clover. Go check out our
Great,
playthrough on the
yeah.
Koichi YouTube channel. Maybe
We're gonna
one
play
day
more
we'll
of
get
that
back
for
to our
sure.
revisit.
We're gonna. What's gonna happen?
Maybe one day.
I had to beat more ROM hacks. I've only really beaten one.
See,
I beat Sweet.
what I want to do is I want you and I to go and do, cuz like I've been trying to figure out how to do this and it's going to take like editing power to do. But
Sure.
I want to do a soul lock with you.
Those are so annoying, though.
Yes, but it's so much fun. I'll even let you pick the generation we play.
It's like I don't like Soul Links. Like that's my thing. Like I think the rules are annoying.
I think it's fun. It adds a little.
'Cause we have,
You have to
like we have to
rely on your
go
partner
everywhere
to not be
together.
bad.
We have to synchronize like every encounter. It's annoying. I just prefer doing competitive Nuzlocks. Is usually how I play Nuzlocks with my friends.
We still got to plan that 24-hour stream. We might be able to do it this weekend if you want to.
Oh God. Well, no, I'm going to SeaWorld this weekend actually, so I can't do it this weekend.
But like, oh, I was gonna say because I got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. It's the perfect weekend to do it.
Yeah, no, I'm going to SeaWorld.
Riley's Big Adventure, TBA.
Yep. I mean, people probably aren't going to be thrilled that I went to SeaWorld. People don't like that place, as it turns out.
What do they have you working as Shamu? Was he sick?
Shamu doesn't want to come out of his hole today, but that's okay, folks, because we got a special guest performer for you.
Pegasus. Well, you're not gonna use your real name. You got to do a stage name. Pegasus, the whale.
Hi, Lou.
Rielu.
Lou. I'm painted in orca patterns, and everybody's like, "Is that blackface?"
What's your obsession with blackface? You can't make
It's the rule of
you
three.
can't make two blackface jokes in one
I have to
episode.
make one more at some point in the episode. It's the
Yeah,
rule of
now you're
three.
forced to because you already did two. Comedy comes in threes. I still think it would be funny if I can actually like lock this down and find it. You and
What
I.
percentage of your black? What percentage of the black on the face becomes blackface? Because like people have black on their faces, like Halloween
You can't
costumes, but not like
force
all the
it.
way. What percentage of a
I
face
feel like
being
if it's
black is
anything more than
blackface?
Phantom of the Opera, you're doing blackface.
What do you mean? What does Phantom of the Opera got?
Half.
Half? Okay, so over half, over 50% is where it
Hold
becomes
on. Am I
blackface.
wrong on that?
I don't know. I've only ever heard some songs from Phantom of the Opera. I've never actually seen it.
Oh no, he didn't have any
Think of
blackface.
me.
He had no that's on me. He had no hand.
Uh,
He had
No
like
blackface at
a
all.
60-30 with like a white mask covering down to his mouth. So like 60-30 or 60-40. My bad. I thought it was a black mask. Any more than half, I feel like is not acceptable.
So like if I was black from like here to here, that would be acceptable. But any higher, it becomes blackface at that point.
It's more half and half, not half and half.
You can't do it this way. That makes it blackface automatically.
Well, because what are you gonna do about the lips? Are you gonna do just yours, or are you gonna paint red around them? Then that's blackface.
Yeah. No painting of the red of the lips. Just like moon pie face is what I'd be doing essentially. Just like black on the bottom here.
Why do you want to do blackface so much?
Because it's funny. We have to reclaim it. It's very important to the
You
world of
don't
comedy to
use the
reclaim
royal
blackface.
we, Vito.
We
This is
have
not
to reclaim
we. Nobody
together. We
wants
have
to
to reclaim
reclaim
blackface.
blackface.
Yeah, we all want to reclaim blackface. Okay, it got a
No,
lot of
I
votes
don't.
on biggest problem.
We don't want to reclaim blackface.
The war on blackface was a very popular, high voted problem on biggest problem. There's a market for it. There's a market for
Yeah,
blackface. We can.
this podcast is not the one for it, homie.
We're an all right podcast, don't you know?
No, we're an alt left podcast. Wink,
That's
wink.
not true.
Wink,
wink,
wink.
wink, wink. We're gonna be on Rumble someday.
Yeah, we're an alt left podcast.
There we go, folks.
Alt left.
Hell yeah. White dudes for Harris. Let's go.
I knew keeping that around. I was gonna return it just to get my money back because why would I keep it around? I'm like I could still get some use out of this. Maybe not
I
$15
do.
worth of use, but I can still get some use out of it.
Honestly, it would be a really funny bit if I went and bought T-shirts for like the losing candidate of like the last like 4 elections.
Yeah, but then you gotta you gotta say you own a Romney and McCain shirt.
Yeah, I get a Romney shirt. I get a Trump 2016 shirt. I get a or not a Trump 2016 shirt, a Hillary 2016 shirt, a Trump 2020 shirt rather, and a
Man,
Kamala 2024
everybody's
shirt.
fucking roaring at Biden to step down so Kamala can become president for a couple months.
That's a bit. They're not. They don't actually want him to do
No,
that.
I genuinely think they care that much.
Because they think that Joe Biden likes Trump now, which
Of course he
honestly it seems like he
does.
kind of does.
Because fucking Kamala and the other and the rest of the DNC went and like usurped him and went around him and told him, "You're an old man. Fuck you. You're old and white. We don't want you anymore. We need a young black Indian Southern lady who can switch her accent at will."
To be fair, that was the right move, and if he wasn't a selfish prick, he would have done it earlier. But he's also like a fun guy now, so I kind of like him.
Because he's done. He's done with politics. He's out. He's done. He has the rest of his life to go spend sniffing kids.
What if he runs in 2028?
He won't, because he'll be dead by then. Same with Trump.
Oh no.
Trump and Biden are both done, which means the Republican Party is going to have to find some other alt-right Republican asshole to run when Trump is done.
It's gonna be JD Vance.
Of course it's going to be JD Vance.
As long as he doesn't piss off Trump like Mike Pence did, Trump is gonna fucking hand
Pence
the
was
key
a
over to
bad
JD
choice
Vance.
from the beginning.
Everybody's gonna vote for JD Vance because he's Trump's guy. But it's just gonna be MAGA forever. It's gonna be fucking JD Vance, and then after 8 years of JD Vance, it's gonna be whoever JD Vance's VP is. And
No, we need to bring
forever.
no. So I heard this. It's so you indoctrinate a VP, JD Vance, into the MAGA ways. You have him run until he can't run anymore. And then you bring Donald Trump Jr. in for another 8 years of Trump. And then once Barron Trump is ready to go, you bring Barron in for an additional 8 years of Trump.
Even crazier. Okay, this probably doesn't work. Melania is an immigrant, isn't she?
She was not born in the U.S., no.
Okay, so pretend she's not an immigrant for a minute, just as a bit here. This is the crazy idea, okay? JD Vance runs with Melania as the vice president, so that Trump moves back into the White House as Melania's husband. You have to be born in the U.S. to be a vice president? Let's hack into the Matrix over there.
Yes,
yeah, okay. So
yeah.
unfortunate.
See, I can't run. I'm not allowed. I'm not a natural born U.S. citizen.
True. You weren't born in the U.S. I could run for president.
I can't even be. You can put me in your cabinet, though.
I think Trixie is running as an independent in 2028, so I know I'm going to vote for her. So
that's such a waste of a vote, though.
Democrats don't get my vote here the next time.
The funniest thing I keep seeing is
for president.
Everybody's like, here are all the blue counties that you should move to. And I'm like, you really think that moving to blue counties is going to make the election change? You're just giving states away. So say Ohio is a red state right now, right? If all the Democrats leave Ohio and go to California, a blue state, that means that Ohio will forever be a red state and will no longer be a swing state at all.
Didn't even think about that. All the liberals fleeing to blue states. You're just kind of doing yourself to
You're
forever
just
MAGA,
giving
aren't
you're
you?
just giving that state back to whatever you don't support. You have to
I'd like to
flock to the
hear. I'd
red
like.
states to switch them. That's what you're supposed to do. Go tough it out for
That's an
4 years until the
interesting
next election.
premise. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier. I'm like, all you stupid liberals are moving out to California and like New York and shit. You're just giving away all these other states to become red. Go ahead, move. Go somewhere else.
It's going to take over the country. They've already taken over the issue crew, and really, if that isn't a groundwork for the country, I don't know what is.
But what's wrong with the issue
To be
crew?
a nothing. I don't care because I don't care about people's political affiliation. But in the past, with our previous cast of characters, we were a pretty. I think we were a majority left podcast, and we have now shifted to a majority right podcast.
Because they all flock to liberals podcasts.
True, maybe. I don't think they're doing it. They all flocked to not doing podcasts at all, is what really happened.
Do you think that's your fault?
Maybe,
Are
perhaps.
you the harbinger of death here?
I could be. Maybe you're gonna quit podcasting someday. It'll be my fault.
I am
I
well
can't do
overdue
this
for
shit anymore, man.
I am well overdue for a mysterious disappearance.
Oh boy.
I'm not wrong.
I mean, like having my Friday nights back could be one thing, but I'd be sad.
We can switch to a Sunday morning podcast if you want your Friday nights back.
Sunday morning is like a nice time.
You go
Do I do?
watch whatever we need or do whatever we need Saturday night, and then we go and record Sunday morning, and then I'm off to my parents for the day.
There you go. That's smart. Gonna be a morning show now, folks.
Means no. Well, I'm sure the drinking will continue, but you know.
The trans fat experience was almost a morning show. Thankfully, I convinced Demi to change that because it is a live show. And nobody would have fucking showed up if we were doing it at 9 a.m. like we almost were. Because Demi thought she had some therapy thing, and then it turns out she did not, in fact, have this therapy thing.
So what's going on with your phone? You just doesn't
What do
work
you mean?
anymore?
Oh, yeah. I gotta go get a new phone plan sometime next week. Although now that I'm going to fucking SeaWorld, maybe it's gonna be the week after. But
What day are you going to
yeah, it's
SeaWorld?
just Saturday. And then we're staying the night, so I probably won't be home until like late Sunday afternoon.
Damn.
Yeah, that'll be a good time. Maybe I'll nut up and ride some roller coasters. We'll see. Probably not though.
Don't worry. I won't judge you. I don't like roller coasters.
I rode one roller coaster at Disney World, which there's still a video on either the Pixels Twitter or Gigi's Twitter. I don't know which one, of me being all scared before we got on it. But I think it's literally like the tamest roller coaster ever to exist on the planet is Thunder Mountain at Disney World. So like, I rode the Weenie Hut Jr. of roller coasters. We'll see if I can upgrade a little bit.
No, dude, I fucking hate roller coasters. I can't do them.
I want to be able to do them, but like going upside down, doing loop de loops, it's scary.
I'd rather go. I'll do any water slide you put in front of me. I always say you could put a roller coaster and a water slide in front of me, and you could say,
Steep water slides honestly kind of scare me more than roller coasters. I'll be real with you. Like, if you have the perfect like water slide, like I love water slides, but if it's too much of a, it fucking terrifies
I
me.
always say, if you put a water slide and a roller coaster next to each other and say you got to pick one, and then you tell me nobody has died on the roller coaster and it's been around for 30 years. Nobody's died on it ever. No injuries, no nothing. and then you say this water slide has killed 30 people in the last hour, I'd be like, I'd give me the water slide. I won't go on the roller coaster at all.
Okay, that's it. If presented with that hypothetical, I would obviously go with the roller coaster, but
It's a joke. The other thing I want to do next time you come up
I'm kind
is
of
I
mad.
had a good idea. I wanted you to come up
Mhm.
here and we go take like an improv class.
Dude, that
I
would be
feel like
fun.
it would be fun. We don't even have to do it for content, just something to do, like the science center that we went to.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah, I'm kind of. It'll be interesting to see if this works out because this is I'm gonna become one of those fat influencers who says whether fat people can fit in rides. Because I was looking at the rides, it was all roller coasters except there was one of my favorite type of ride is like the drop zone like carnival ride where you get in there and it like big tower and it like goes up and down. It's like whoa. I fucking love those things. And they have one at SeaWorld, but it's in fucking Sesame Street land, so I doubt that I'm gonna fit in there. I don't know if I'm gonna fit in the Cookie Monster drop ride. We'll see what happens. It
We gotta get more TikToks out. That's probably what I'm gonna be
is fun.
working on while you're at SeaWorld is just sitting in front of my computer running shit.
Really funny that SeaWorld has a fucking Sesame Street land. That's such a random thing to be at SeaWorld. It's like you could see all the fish and the whales and also Elmo if you want.
What I need you to do is suggest videos from what you remember being good.
No, I don't remember shit. I would have to re-listen, as would you. We're both in the same position.
Go get somebody else. Go get like Patrick or something to go listen. We need to get Patrick on the show. Now that I'm not trans, I think
We
we got to bring
do.
him on.
I've talked to him about it too. Yeah,
We got
we're
to get
gonna
him on
get
the
him
show
on.
because I know you said he has a problem with trans people. So now we're all good. We're all
He doesn't
set.
have. He does not have a problem with trans people. He simply, found what he had a problem with Debbie Gloom and found one of her weaknesses and exploited it.
Yeah, but I don't have any weaknesses.
It's true. It's
I'm
true. You
invincible.
also don't have a reason. Patrick doesn't have a reason to fight with you. He fought with Debbie Gloom because Debbie Gloom. He was like shitting on Debbie Gloom for complaining about her job, and at that point, Debbie Gloom was like, "Okay, it is now my life mission to just be completely shitty to Patrick the entire podcast." And then Patrick just responded by calling her slurs and being very mean, and it was funny.
Yeah, but now you have an editor who can go and cut that shit out.
Well, I had an editor back then, and I didn't cut it out because it was hilarious. I just bleeped the slurs.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Just throw a beep in there.
little beep. I said the F slur a couple times in this issue crew.
I was about to say it, but then I'm like, oh wait, no, I can't say that anymore. I'm not allowed. I gave up my F
Oh
slur
yeah,
card.
you don't have the pass anymore. Oh shit.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna become the new Rachel Dozal, so I can get the N-word pass.
Are we into this podcast here?
Almost an hour. Why? Are you done?
Almost an hour.
We're at
I mean, I
58:45.
I just realized I forgot to do something. It's not a particular rush, but I probably should do that before Trans Fat Experience at noon. So, I mean, we could go another half hour and it'd be fine. I was just curious how long it's been.
No, I was thinking about wrapping up soon. I want to get the
Because if you actually cut the silences out of this one, it's gonna be like 50 minutes at this point. We got to get another like 10, 15 minutes of good
We
content.
didn't have that many silences. I don't cut that many silences out.
As in, you don't do it or they don't exist.
They don't exist. We usually have good conversation to where, like, I cut maybe 2 silences out of the last episode.
Yeah, okay. It felt like
Do
we were
you
having more
like
silences
double
this
check my
time,
work?
but maybe I'm
By the way,
crazy. No,
so you blindly upload whatever I send you?
100%. Yes.
That's really good information.
It was really a miracle that I caught that my audio wasn't there that one time. It just like started playing for a second, and I'm like, "Wait, my mouth's moving, and I don't hear anything. Is the podcast muted?" And then you started talking, and I'm like, "Oh, that. Oh, okay."
Oh, the one I refused to do. I attempted to do the editing at like 9:30 at night and just chose not to do it after that.
Well, I mean, you made it sound like it was literally impossible for you. Are you saying that you like invented that narrative just so you didn't have to do it?
Yes.
Is that what you're admitting to me?
No.
You just said yes, and then you said no, you're not admitting it. So that seems like a mixed signal that you're giving me
Correct.
here.
I gotta get caught up on the Dick Show.
Pretty good show.
I gotta get caught up because this is 104.
I hate that you don't like Biggest Problem though. Whenever we talk about Dick, it's tainted because I hate that you're a Biggest Problem hater.
It's just not as good. Maybe I just got to get back
It's
into it
better than me.
because
I enjoy Biggest Problem more,
you're a
honestly.
biggest problem stand since the beginning. That's why.
Well, I mean, I discovered it long after the original ended, but
Are you
I
get?
I
Are you
did
gonna
love it
get
a lot.
Dick Masterson on for 108?
But I believe it was said that you were doing that. I believe that was the agreement.
I don't have connections. He knows who you are.
He doesn't have to know who you are. He'll do any 108. Just text him.
Last time I
It's
did, I
better that
got
he
fucking
doesn't know
banned on
about
Twitter
me.
for doing that. Tried to send a fucking woman alert to him, and Twitter was like, "Nope, you can't send DMs. You're banned for 24 hours."
Banned you for 24 hours?
Yeah.
Usually, you see, this happened to me too when I DM'd Dick, but what it did was it was like, we think you might be spamming. Solve this CAPTCHA. And I solved the CAPTCHA. They were like,
No, I did that, and they're like, "You're continuing to spam," and then they banned me. I was without Twitter for
that is
24 hours. I don't use Twitter
fucked up.
anyway. I just use it for Pokemon leaks.
Yeah, that's really its most important use.
But
What kind of Pokemon leaks have you been seeing out there?
nothing as of late.
Yeah, it's been slow since the Giga leak. Since literally everything on the planet leaked.
Yeah, I think because of that, Game Freak is just like, you know what? Fuck you guys. We're not gonna put anything out anymore. We're done. No more Pokemon.
ZA might not even come out. It might fucking pivot at this point because we know so much about it now.
I don't
We
know
shouldn't.
why, but like the leaks are like saying that they're gonna do Mega Zeraora.
Yeah, that's real. That's happening.
Why?
I don't know. 'Cause it's
Zeraora does
cool.
not need a fucking Mega Evolution.
Neither does Mewtwo, but we got that. Neither does Rayquaza, but we got that.
Rayquaza deserves one though. His is cool. You got to use like a meteorite
Bro,
stone for his and
it's
teach him a
literally the
move.
only Pokemon to ever be banned from like all of Smogon competitive. Like
Good.
not Uber. Anything goes is the only tier in which you can use Mega Rayquaza.
I need to sit Penguin down at some point so we can go bulk record a bunch of Pokemon content so I can go and work on that as well and then put it out 6 months later.
We could have an epic rematch of Random Battles tournament and put it on your channel this time. I think it's been long enough.
What? Showdown?
Yeah, we did that. We did that series where we random battled in every generation until one of us had enough points to be the winner.
Ah, I'm just muted perfectly in time for that.
That was slick. That was smooth.
Ah, fucking hurt my back. God, I fucking hate sneezing so goddamn much.
Why you hate the? Why are you a sneeze hater?
Because it
Come on
fucking
now.
hurts every time I do it.
That sounds like a medical issue. It doesn't
I don't
hurt when
have.
I
I'm
sneeze.
in perfect health. Outside of me being overweight, I'm in perfect health. I'm good.
When's the last time you saw a doctor?
What kind of doctor?
Like a checkup doctor to see how you're doing.
My blood pressure is fine. That's all. The last time I saw a doctor, and they talked about it for my DOT medical card.
How long ago was this?
Yeah, like a couple months ago.
What about before that?
Before I started college. So 2016.
Oh my god.
Fuck doctors. I don't need a doctor to tell me I'm fat. I don't need a doctor to tell me to change my nutrition. I know I need to. I'm
And
just gonna
I don't go
ignore
to the
him.
doctor either. I don't know why I'm criticizing you.
Why should I go to
but-
the doctor when he's gonna tell me exactly what I know already? It's not. It doesn't make any sense. There's no point.
Why'd I go to the doctor when he's gonna tell me how to not die? That's not my goal.
Yeah, like fuck doctors. Let me get Dr. House. I'll go there. I'll get a super rare disease.
Did you try the medicine drug?
What?
That's a house meme. They've been doing house memes recently, and there's a really stupid video where it's just like, it's literally just like pictures of the house characters, just like dialogue behind them. There's no like movement or anything, and it's just like a really stupid, like house situation where it's just like, this man is dying. And House is like, have you tried the medicine drug? And the other guy's like, yes, we have tried the medicine drug. And then House is like, you idiot, only stupid people try the medicine drug.
House is such a good show. I don't know why. The
I've
only
only
reason I
seen 2
started watching is
episodes, but
because
they were
TikTok
great,
was
so
like,
I'm gonna watch
"Hey,
more.
here's a bunch of House MD content."
That's what happened to me too.
Why
I got
they're pushing
fucking
it on people?
Short incepted.
I just watched the one where he's like with mass hysteria people on the plane. He literally gets on the little the airplane phone, and he's like, "Yeah, we got an infection in this plane. Common symptoms
seen
are
that
A,
clip.
B, C, and D," and everybody starts having A, B, C, and D, and he's like, "Yeah, I was just fucking with you guys. You guys got mass hysteria. Fuck you."
Yeah. Classic House.
It's a good show. I've been also when I don't want to watch House, I've been watching Last Man on Earth.
Yeah.
It's an okay show.
Did you used to be a Mass Singer person? I forget.
No,
Okay.
that's dumb. Modern
Yeah,
game
I've-
shows
I've-
are terrible.
I've never watched Mass Singer myself except for a few clips, but I might get into it. Seems like
Speaking
a fun
of game
concept.
show, I gotta get working on Game Show 2.0.
Yeah, Game Show 2 would be pretty good.
Do we want to bring Gingy on, or do we want to bring Penguin on to defend her title?
Oh, but Penguin on to defend her title, or we could do all 3.
I might
Game
take-
shows are usually between 3 people anyway. You got the 3 podiums, and it's like, here we are on the game show.
You better put that key down.
Why? What do I do with the key? I'm gonna stab you.
No, because I can eat.
Ah.
Okay, put the key down, and I'll explain later.
Oh, can you? Is there fucking autism where you could like analyze the key shape?
Yes, if you get it frame by
Okay.
frame, you can easily go and recreate a key.
Well, you're gonna have to retroactively in the editing software put Naruto up for a second during that conversation.
No, I'm gonna leave it up.
No.
You won't check anyway. You don't check my work.
I will check now that I know that there's something to check for. Whenever there's something to check for, I check.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna give you the timestamp though.
I'll figure it out.
You won't. It's fine.
I'll watch the whole thing before I upload it. It'll be late, and I'll report it on YouTube if it has my key docs.
What is that? Your house key?
Yes.
You're not supposed to say fucking yes.
Well,
You're supposed to say
you
no. It's for work, you retard. Now I have to go fucking do something because it's your personal key. You say no, it's a
Yeah,
car
fuck
key.
you.
God
Well,
damn, you're
sorry.
fucking stupid. Let's end the show. We're good
You
enough.
should leave all this dialogue in and just like cover me up during the parts where the key is in.
We're fine. I don't think you showed that. I'll check. It's fine. You'll be vote right. I don't think anybody cares enough about this show to
Alex,
go and change your car.
I've
Your
used
car
video
key.
editing software. It's the easiest thing in the world to put a picture in there for a minute.
I'll just throw this up for the rest of the show.
What, the Naruto picture?
Yeah, I have it on OBS, so I can turn it on and
Not for the
off.
rest of the show. The key's gone now. I'm done with the key.
Don't hold keys up to cameras.
I didn't think about it.
You should be thinking about it. You're like the most paranoid person
you.
about getting doxxed online. You're like the most paranoid person of all. I don't care.
True.
I actively say that I live in Cleveland. That I don't care.
I'm not the most. Just having fucking decent amounts of caution does not make me the most scared of dogs.
What part of Florida do you live in?
I'm not gonna say it
You're
because I have.
paranoid.
It's not paranoia. It's just fucking regular caution.
Northern half, southern half, eastern, western.
I don't even know the answer to that.
Yes,
if
you
I
do.
was gonna tell you.
I'd know the answer.
Oh, I don't.
I know
Maybe
the answer.
you do.
Yeah.
I don't.
I could say it.
Don't say it.
That hesitation was me deciding whether it was a good idea to actually do it or not. Thank you everybody so much for listening to Detour Ahead. We will see. Alex Kolochu, can be found at linktr.ee/COLOCHU. You can find TikTok, YouTube, everything you can, everything you want, everything, all day, every day, Kolochu.
All of it. All the things. Every Kolochu ever. tr.ee/Riely Cinematic Universe. That's RIELY Cinematic Universe. Alex didn't ask the Q question, but then I said it anyway.
You got to know what we're doing here. All right. Thanks everybody so much for watching. We'll see you guys next Wednesday.
Bye.